Hey everyone, I am so excited to be guiding you through your movement practice over the next 21 days. If you haven't had a chance to watch the intro video, just pause this here and take a quick look so you know what to expect over the next few weeks. As always, this is your practice. Listen to your body. You can modify and verify these sequences at any point along the way. And if you need any extra assistance from me as we work through the next few weeks, feel free to comment on the videos or shoot me a message on Instagram and we can connect. I thought for today's class, day one, we could begin with a mobility practice, start to loosen out some of the kinks and sticky sensations in the body. And to begin, let's start in a child's pose. So you'll take your knees out towards the outer edges of your mat. Big toes meet near the back of your mat. And you can walk your hands towards the front of your space until you can soften your forehead to the earth. If child's pose is not a great place for you to start, you're welcome to take melting heart as a variation. So your knees will slide in to stack below your hips. Again, your hands will walk towards the top of your mat, but you'll keep your hips over your heels as you allow your forehead to land on your mat. If you're using blocks in your practice today, you can place a block underneath your forehead for a bit of extra support. And as you rest in this first pose, can you begin to check in with your breath? Acknowledge how you've landed in your space today. Notice how you feel and where your energy is at. Allowing the breath and the body to be your ultimate guide, knowing if you need to work a little bit slower or if you need to add a bit more heat into your practice today. On your next breath, can you press up into your hands? And slowly stack your shoulders over wrists, slide your knees in to stack below your hips. And cow-cat movement for the spine. Inhale, let your belly fall. Lift your hips, peel your shoulders back, and send your chest gaze forward. As you exhale, root away from your palms, draw your navel to your spine, tuck your chin to chest as you dome across your back body. Two more like that. Inhale, belly will fall. Lift your hips, shoulders back, chest gaze move through. And exhale, round navel to spine, chin to chest, big stretch for your back body. One more time, inhale. And exhale, round. Good. Meet back through center. And then slowly turn your fingertips out to either side of your space. We'll give the wrists a little bit of love. Add a gentle rock of your weight from side to side. Feel your weight kind of shift around from the heel of your hand into your fingertips. You might add more of a circular motion with the shoulders as you roll over to the right and to the left. Then on your next breath, slowly sit back, hips on heels. Give your shoulders a big roll. And I'll just turn to face you here. Sitting hips on heels, bring your fingertips onto your shoulders. Okay. And if this doesn't feel great on your knees, you're welcome to rise up to stack hips over knees. We won't be here for too long. Let's add slow circle movements with the elbows towards the back of the space, opening up across your chest. Small circles eventually turn into bigger circles. You might experience some snap, crackle, pop in the joints. I always do, especially if I haven't added any big movements to my day. Okay, when you're ready, reverse the direction. Small circles towards the front of your space. Okay, there might be a bit more resistance going in this direction. Okay, just work within your range. And then slowly reach your arms all the way back up overhead. And as you exhale, lower your hands back down to the mat. Again, I'll turn to face you here. Slowly extend your right leg out towards the right side of your space, like you're setting up for a gate pose. Okay, come onto your fingertips. Walk your hands over towards the left side of your space. So I'm mirroring you here, and reach your right fingertips up and over. As you exhale, can you lower your hands back down to the mat and walk over to the right this time and sweep your left arm up over as you kind of stack up your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, breath to transition. Inhale, sweep right arm up and over, squeeze into your glutes as your hips move forward. And as you exhale, walk your hands over towards the right again. Stack up your shoulders and sweep your left arm up and over. Let's try that one more time. Exhale. Your core is working to stabilize it as you move through. Right fingertips reach up and over. And as you exhale, walk over towards the right, sweep up and over. Okay. Slowly come back through center. Bring both hands flat to the mat, so you'll shift forward slightly. And then open up your left knee slightly more to the left. Okay. And then sit back into a half child's pose. So you'll send your hips towards your heels. Maybe your forehead meets the mat, or hold it at a hover, but try to keep your shoulders soft and the back of your neck long. Okay. As you inhale, shift forward, come out of that sensation. And as you exhale, send your hips back, settle in. Okay, let's do 3 more like that. Inhale, shift forward. There might be sensation moving through the inner line of the leg. Exhale, hips back. Okay. 2 more. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, hips back. 1 more time. Inhale, shift forward, and exhale, shift back. Inhale, come back up through center. Draw your left knee back in below your left hip. Shoot your right heel long behind you. And then to counter that, slowly shift your right toes towards the left side of your space. Okay. Send your gaze over your left shoulder. Press deep into the big toe mound of your right foot. And you might even start to walk your hands over towards the left as well. Okay. You're welcome to lower down to your forearms, your elbows, to give the wrists a bit of a break. And allow your breath to expand along the outer right line of your body. Okay, so if you send your gaze over the left shoulder, press more into the big toe edge of your right foot. You might feel sensation really fire up. Stay for a few more rounds of breath. If you did lower to your forearms and elbows, press back up into your hands. Walk your hands back through center, wrists below shoulders. Lift your right toes, extend them back behind you. And this time as you exhale, can you round your knee in towards your nose? Dome into your back body like we did in cat pose. Exhale or inhale, kick your right heel back behind you. And exhale, squeeze in. Okay. 1 more time, inhale, big kick back. And exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower your left knee down to the mat. Good. Before we do that all on the other side, press into your palms, tuck your toes, and walk to the back of your mat for a standing forward fold. Feet are hip distance apart. Bend your knees as much as you need to. With your inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Send the crown of your head towards the front of your space. The back of your neck is long, core is on. Exhale, slow fold over the legs. 2 more like that. Inhale, breath, halfway lift. Exhale, slow fold. 1 more time. Inhale, breath, halfway lift. And exhale, fully surrender. Press into your feet. Reach your arms up overhead. Full body stretch here at the very top. Try to squeeze your glutes, send your hips more forward. Maybe even round your upper body back. And then exhale, come all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, walk forward, come back into your tabletop, move with ease. Okay. Other side, can you kick your left heel out towards the left side of your space? Land your foot flat to the mat. So I'm just turning to face you long edge, and I'm mirroring you here. Slowly walk your hands towards the right side of your space. Okay, and sweep your left arm up and over. Squeeze your glutes and your hips forward. Upper body will round back. Your exhale breath will transition you back through center. Plant your left hand on your outer left leg, fire up your core, and stack your shoulders. Right arm will reach up and over. Okay. Exhale to transition. Walk over towards the right. Left arm will sweep up and over. Exhale back through center. And right arm will reach up and over. Okay. One or two more depending on what you need on this side. Inhale, breath to open up. And exhale, breath to transition through. Your exhale breath will eventually land you back through center. Take your right knee out slightly wider, flatten the top of your right foot to the earth, and send your hips back for your half child's pose. So there might be that sensation right away that fires up in the inner thigh, but we'll add movement with breath. Inhale, shift out of that shape, and exhale, slowly draw back, hips to heel. 3 more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hips press back. 2 more. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, shift back. 1 more time. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Okay. And then slowly work your way back through center. Okay. Kick your left heel long behind you. Press away from your palms and slide your left toes towards the right side of your space. Okay. Walk your hands over towards the right as well. You can send your gaze over your right shoulder. And like we did on the other side, you have the option to lower down to your forearms, your elbows, to give the wrists a bit of a break. Okay, now allow your breath to expand along the outer left line of your body. Stay up high on the ball of your right or left toes. And then slowly press back up onto your hands, bring them back through center, kick back through your left heel. As you exhale, round your knee in towards your nose, big stretch for your back body. Okay. Inhale, kick your leg back, and exhale, round through. Okay. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lower your left knee down to the mat. Press into your palms again, tuck your toes. This time, look forward and step all the way forward. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Take an inhale, halfway lift, shoulders roll down and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, breath, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press away from your feet, reach your arms up overhead, full body stretch, and exhale, hands meet at heart center. Release your hands to your side body. Okay, from the top of your mat, okay, bring your feet hip distance or a little bit closer. We'll take a standing half moon pose. Inhale, arms reach up and over, crescent moon if you're comfortable with that or more familiar with that. Reach for your right wrist. Take an inhale breath, and as you exhale, slowly hinge over towards the left side of your space. Okay, shoulders roll back, or top shoulder will roll back. Okay, open up your chest towards the ceiling or the sky. And as you energetically press your hips towards the right, can you reach your fingertips towards the left? Inhale will bring you back up through center, tall upper body. Let's try the other side. Reach for your left wrist, reach up and over, side hinge to the right. Okay. Feel your breath expand to the outer line of your body. Reach up and reach over. Okay. And as you inhale this time, come up through center. As you exhale, open your arms up to a cactus shape, elbows in line with shoulders. Take a big inhale breath and then round back into a soft back bend. So we're not forcing or collapsing into the low back. Squeeze your glutes, lift your chest, round back to an edge that feels comfortable. And then inhale, reach your arms back up overhead. Slower than you want to. Bend your knees a lot, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Okay. Pedal out your knees a few times, right and left. You can shake out your head a few times, no, yes. Okay. Then lift your right leg up and back behind you, 3-leg down dog. Bend your right knee and stack the hip over your left hip. So you lift your right knee high to the sky, still equal weight in both palms. And let's add a slow hip circle. Start with one direction. Small circles like the shoulders eventually loosen up to bigger circles. Okay. Let's reverse the direction. Small circles slowly open up to bigger circles. Okay. Then lift your right knee high to the sky. Look forward. Come high on your left toes. Pigeon pose. Right knee will land in behind your right wrist and your left leg will extend long behind you. Okay. All right, so from here, walk your fingertips back so that you can tent up high onto your fingertips. Walk them off of your mat slightly so we can create some space for the upper body to flow. Okay, so from pigeon pose, use an inhale breath. As you exhale, drop your right shoulder down towards the midline and gaze over your left. Okay, inhale, come back up through center. Other side, drop your left shoulder, gaze over the right side. One more time, each side, inhale up through center. Exhale, right shoulder drops down, gaze left. Inhale up through center. Exhale, left shoulder drops, gaze right. Inhale, come up through center. Okay, walk your fingertips back onto the mat for stability, and then lower onto your, I won't be mirroring you now, but lower onto your sit bones. Your right leg is extended, left leg is extended, and the sole of your right foot meets the inner thigh. Okay, so we just rolled from pigeon to seated. All right. Take a moment to just settle into this shape. Use an inhale breath to sweep your arms up and over. As you exhale, side bend over your right leg. Again, I'm not mirroring you this time. Right leg extended, upper body will hinge over. Inhale will bring you up through center, lengthen through your side bodies. As you exhale, take a twist over your left leg. So your left hand will meet your outer right leg. And then right fingertips tendon behind you as you gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, breath to reach up. Exhale will bring you into that side bend. Inhale, come up through center, and exhale, twist over the right. So this time our inhale brings us through transition. Exhale to settle to the shape. Inhale through transition, and exhale, twist. Let's do that one more time to complete 4 rounds. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, twist, upper body is tall. Okay. Inhale, come to center. As you exhale, drop your hands behind you, bend both knees so feet are flat to the mat, and windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Okay. Next time your knees fall facing the front of your mat, Can you shift back into downward facing dog? Press through your palms, lift your hips, pedal out your knees, realign. Okay. And we'll explore that same sequence on the other side. Lift your left leg up and back behind you, bend your left knee, stack your hip. As you lift your left knee high, keep equal weight in both palms just to support you. And then you can add those small circles. Pick one direction to start. Small circles eventually turn into bigger circles. When you're ready, reverse the direction, small circles into bigger circles. Pause through center, come high on your right toes, look forward. There's your pigeon pose. Your left knee will land in behind your left wrist. Left toes work towards the right wrist, but it's okay if they're not quite there. Think about creating a tripod foundation. So your knee, your foot, and then your hips are that third point. Walk your fingertips back, tent up onto your fingertips. Walk them off your mat so you have space to flow. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, drop your left shoulder down as you gaze over the right. Inhale, breath, come up through center. Exhale, drop your right shoulder and gaze to the left. One more time each side. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist, gaze right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, twist, gaze left. Inhale, come up through center. Walk your hands back in so you're stable. Lower onto your sit bones. Okay. Your right leg is extended long this time. Sole of your left foot to your inner thigh. Okay. So I'll just turn to face you here. Again, I'm not mirroring you. I'm on the same side. Right leg extended, sole of left foot to inner thigh. Inhale, reach your arms up and over. As you exhale, side bend over your right leg. Allow that space to open up along the outer left line of your body. Inhale, breath will transition you through center, tall spine. Exhale to twist. Right hand to outer left thigh. Left fingertips meet the mat behind you. Okay, you can take an extra inhale breath. Exhale to twist. And let's flow. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, side bend. Can you roll your top shoulder back? Open your chest. Inhale, tall spine. And exhale, twist. Couple more rounds with your breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. And exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale will bring you up through center. One more time, lengthen tall. Exhale, hands to the mat behind you. Bring both feet flat to the mat, windshield wiper. Pivot yourself back around. And this time we'll meet on our back. Okay. All right, just a few more movements before we close off today's practice. Bring both feet flat to the mat, knees point up towards the ceiling. Arms alongside your body, setting up for bridge pose. We'll flow with the breath. A slight tuck of your chin. As you inhale, press into your feet, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Okay. Feel that opening through the front line of the body. Keep squeezing to lift up. And as you exhale, soften back down. Again, inhale, breath, press into your feet, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, and exhale, soften in. 3 more with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last 2, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Open up your knees to reclined bound angle. The soles of your feet together, knees open up to either side of your space. You may wish to rock your hips from side to side, your knees from side to side as you soften into the back body. And take a moment for yourself here to check in with how you feel. If there's anything else you may need from your movement practice today, you're welcome to take that. If anything feels out of balance or just needs some extra love, the next few moments are yours. If you are taking a Savasana today, that's our corpse pose, you can start to extend your legs long down the length of the mat. Keep your hands where they are or open them up to either side of your space. Let your toes fall open as you feel the rest of your body sink deeper and deeper into the earth below. Acknowledge the time you took to be here on your mat today. Take a big breath in for yourself, making it through your first day of our 21 days together. Can you check in with new energy or new light moving within you? And my hope for you is that you can take some of this ease, peace, and new energy with you into whatever else you have on the go today or this evening. And that we can move into the rest of our time together over the next 21 days with an open heart and open mind as we open up the body. Thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me. It's such a pleasure to guide you. I look forward to hearing from you and guiding you through day 2 tomorrow. From my heart to yours, namaste.